Next, GS paper 1 year 2021. Question number 16. Discuss the multidimensional implications of uneven distribution of mineral oil in the world. Mineral oil is unevenly distributed across the world. The immense strategic importance of mineral oil and its loop-sided distribution across the globe have many multidimensional implications, such as point number 1, economic implications. Uneven distribution of the mineral oil across the world leads to economic consequences like inflation for the importing country. For example, India is susceptible to global shock in oil prices. Second one, regional conflict. As the mineral oil resource is strategic in nature, its uneven distribution leads to great power conflict over the control of the region. For example, disputes of oil in oil-rich regions of Middle East. Third point, energy security. The uneven distribution of the mineral energy resource has led to high degree of energy insecurity in the oil deficient countries. It also directly affects their strategic autonomy. Fourth point, diplomatic leverage. The loop-sided distribution of the vital mineral oil resource is the vital factor in leveraging its availability for diplomatic gains. For example, India's major dependence on Middle East for oil provides it with the diplomatic bargain over India. Fifth point, balance of trade. The uneven distribution of mineral oil resource affects the balance of trade between importing and the exporting countries. This in turn affects the foreign exchange reserve of the country. Sixth point, growth. Uneven distribution of mineral oil also has led to uneven growth across the globe. Rise in imports price directly hampers the capabilities of the government to spend on welfare objectives. Seventh point, vested interest in oil economy has potential to delay transition to clean energy and decarbonizing the world industry. Thus, the uneven distribution of the mineral oil resource leads to various implications ranging from economic to energy security and adoption of renewable energy source. This highlights the need for India to diversify its energy basket both in terms of content and geography. 17th question. What are the main socio-economic implications arising out of the development of IT industries in major cities of India? The answer is, the IT industries in India are concentrated in the major metropolitan cities of India, such as Bengaluru, Mumbai, Chennai. This isolated concentration of the IT industries in these cities have several socio-economic implications, such as first point, economic empowerment. Development of IT industries in major cities have led to the economic empowerment, rise of new middle class through higher employment opportunities and development of ancillary businesses. Second point, gender parity. As the labor force participation of women in quality jobs is comparatively more in major cities due to development of IT industries, it has led to their financial independence and empowerment. Third point, cultural changes. The concentration of IT industries in major cities have also seen cultural changes, a marked shift towards accepting Western language, rise in nuclear families, shift in food choices and mode of recreation could be seen. For example, cave culture of Bengaluru. Fourth point, social infrastructure. Development of IT industries have given boost to the social infrastructure. This could be seen in high availability of schools, hospitals, etc. Fifth point, migration. As these cities have become the center of knowledge economy, there is a marked preference in youth to migrate into these cities for better career opportunities, leaving senior citizens behind in tier 2-3 cities. Sixth point, unbalanced development. Concentration of IT industries in a handful of cities have led to the neglect of many Tier 2, Tier 3 towns. This has created an unhealthy development divide in the country. There is also a huge wage gap between IT workers and other workers. 7 point Security challenges. The late night work culture rise in affluency have parallelly enhanced the security challenges for the citizens and administration, like with incident of thefts, eve-teasing, etc. on the rise. The development of IT industries has become a boon for the country. Its development should be decentralized into Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities also, so as to ensure an inclusive development in the growing knowledge economy. 18th question. Discuss the main objective of population education and point out the measures to achieve them in India in detail. Population education is an educational program which provides for the study of the population situation of the family, the community, nation and world. The purpose of population education is to develop rational and responsible attitudes or behavior in the student towards population demographic situations. Objectives of population education are: it helps to understand how family size can be controlled as population limitations can facilitate the development of the higher quality of life in the nation. Second point, to develop to understanding of the influence of population trends on the various aspects of human life, social, culture, political and economic. Third point, it helps to understand that a small family size can contribute materially to the quality of living for the individual family. Next, to develop an understanding of scientific and medical advancement enabling to get an increasing control over feminines, disease and ultimately death and the imbalance thus created between death rate and birth rate. Measures to achieve the objectives. India was the first country to explicitly announce its population policy in 1952. The aim of the program was to reduce the birth rates to stabilize the population at a level consistent with the requirement of the national economy. The government launched the National Family Planning Program with the aim of controlling population growth in the socially desirable direction by reducing total fertility rate to 2.1, that is the replacement rate. Second point, the government has taken concerted step to encourage use of contraceptive devices. The government has launched the National Family Planning Indemnity Schemes, under which clients are insured in the eventualities of death, complications and failures following sterilization. Accreditation of NGO facility to increase the provider base for family planning services. The government is also utilizing ASHA workers to provide delivery of contraceptives and educate people in rural and urban areas about family planning. School curriculum has been designed to educate children regarding advantages of small family, reproductive biology, etc. to make positive change in attitude of children. India is projected to become the most populous nation by 2027, overtaking China. This huge population can become a bane if not engaged properly. So it is imperative for the policymakers to adopt population education initiatives to devise policies and educate people through them to ensure that this huge population remains as an asset. 19th question. What is cryptocurrency? How does it affect global society? Has it been affecting Indian society also? The cryptocurrency or the crypto is the virtual currency secured by cryptography. It is designed to work as a medium of exchange where individual ownership records are stored in the computerized database. The cryptocurrency works on blockchain technology and is free from control of government agencies. Cryptocurrency is a new emerging technology which is revolutionizing the way people make money transaction. Crypto has affected global society in both positive and negative way as discussed below. First point. Increasing usage of cryptocurrency is economically integrating the global society. Currently, the world is divided in terms of different currencies. Crypto bypass this division and is increasingly becoming a sought after way of transacting. Cryptocurrencies take away the sovereign power of issuing currency, thus making economic policy ineffective and diluting the bond between citizen and the government. The transaction in crypto are cheap and faster. Thus, it makes capital more mobile, volatile, posing risk to macroeconomic stability and consequent social consequences. Cryptocurrency has emerged as a new asset class, alternative of gold. However, fluctuation in the value of cryptocurrency has made both kings and beggars. Crypto is used by terrorist organization drug cartel to smuggle contrabands which negatively impact society at large. Anonymity in cryptocurrency has potential to increase crime in society. With increasing acceptance of crypto, people who are digitally illiterate may be left behind. Thus, it can lead to a disproportionate rise in inequality. Effects of crypto on Indian society. Crypto is still in a nascent phase in India with a huge uncertainty about its future as RBI initially banned crypto trading in 2018, which was reversed by Supreme Court later. The following are the effects of crypto on Indian society. With the rise of cryptocurrency, a new crypto community has emerged that includes amateur investors, professionals, and jobs have come up in the society. Example, multiple crypto exchange have come up. India is the largest receiver in remittance. However, people lose money on conversion processing charges, and switching to crypto will help people to get rid of these expenses. As an asset, cryptocurrency has offered huge returns in the past, so it can become a fad among Indian youth to invest in these volatile assets, overlooking the risk associated with it. India became victim of to ransomware attack like WannaCry, etc., and the ransom was collected in crypto may promote culture of digital extortion. To make use of the revolutionary potential of underlying technology behind the cryptocurrency while avoiding its negative consequences, a proper regulatory framework is required. 20th question. How does Indian society maintain continuity in traditional social values? Enumerate the changes taking place in it. Certain social values like tolerance, collectivism, spiritualism, non-violence, etc. have been part of our traditional value system since time immemorial. Indian society has maintained continuity in traditional social values through institution of family has ensured that traditional value passes on from one generation to next generation through socialization. Collective celebration of festivals reinforce values like brotherhood, fraternity, purity, triumph of good over evil, etc. Social gatherings from functions to bhajan, kirtan, etc. provide avenue for sharing ideas and values. Marriages, sometimes intercaste, has helped in preserving community values. India has been able to maintain continuity in traditional social values because of the following reasons. First point, flexibility. Indian culture has a flexible in accommodating different and even diverging viewpoint. Second point, evolution. Indian value system has evolved with time, adopting progressive elements and abandoning regressive practices. For example, socio-religious reform movement of India. Third point, assimilation of different values and culture. Foreigners got Indianized when they come to India, for example, Scythian and Mughals. In different eras, saints like Buddha, Mahavira, Shankaracharya, Ramanuja, Guru Nanak, etc., always emphasized spirituality over materialism, peaceful coexistence over aggressive dominance. However, social values are changing under the influence of technological, political, and economic forces. Following changes are taking place. Decline of tolerance. Incidents like the issue of namaz in Gurugram and Haridwar Dharma Sansad show a trend of raising intolerance. Rise of individualism and decline in collective values. Materialism and excessive competition have led to an increase in selfish pursuit of personal goals, while the collective need of society is often ignored. Third point, nuclearization of family and decline of joint family as an institution. Fourth point, modern education has made progressive values like gender equality, non-discrimination on caste line, etc. as a part of value system. Fifth point, information technology has facilitated quick transfer of information and changed the traditional way of socialization obsolete. Now social media is influencing our social values both in a good and bad way. For example, the Me Too campaign or the recent bully bye case. Although the force of modernization have altered the balance of Indian traditional social values, however, the interaction between the two in dynamic, the traditional Indian values like Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam continues to assert their significance and their role in maintaining harmony in the world.